Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode. I am the Metal Model Man, and today we are going to finish the superstructure. Yes, I know I keep saying that, but I really mean it this time. This is going to be the final time we're going to see this superstructure until we put it on, and hopefully we can get started on the deck today. Get started on the deck and start forming the ship's hull, which is going to be pretty interesting. So, let me show you what we're going to be doing here. Let's get the instructions and I'll be showing you what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be finish putting the 5-inch guns on her, and we're going to build the tower, put that in, and then start building the ship's hull. And before we do any deck and hull, and before we do any of this, we're going to be putting the two decks together. Here, let me get the other part of the instructions for you. And there we go. Now it says to wait until we put all this on the deck before we start forming the hull. However, it's a lot easier to form the hull when you have the deck. So we're going to form the hull without any of the pieces on the deck, so it would be easier to manipulate. And this is an instance where it is better to read ahead so you can figure out which step to do when it's easier. So let's get started here. Alright, first we gotta finish putting the 5-inch guns on the piece, and there's the piece there. Now let's zoom in here. And of course the focus is messed up again. It was working just fine just a minute ago. Okay, just needed to reset this time. Just needed to reset. Okay. And that's the upper section of the superstructure. And this part here will be going on top of the deck, I believe. It's been a while. Alright, so alright, here is the other section of the 5-inch guns. Alright, so we got that on there. And since we had pre-formed this the last time, it should slide on fairly easily. In Emphasis on should. All right, now we secure this. Now, when you're doing these, don't twist them 90 degrees. Just do a little bit to help secure it. And you can bend them, and so you can bend them flat later on. No, I didn't. Sorry, for some reason I was getting a cramp in my arm. Alright, now we just bend them flat. Like so. Wrong piece. Oh, there you are. Went all the way over by the train. It's all the way over here. Interesting. Alright, you know what? Completely. Because apparently just a little bit wasn't cutting it. Alright. Now that that's done, give me 1 moment, please. My apologies. I had a hard time finding the right pair of pliers. These guys right here. For some reason, they were missing. Or just got covered up by stuff. So let's, alright. So let's fold these guns up. Hopefully this one doesn't break off. Now, an interesting tidbit on the Arizona was that when at Pearl Harbor, she was actually struck 4 times by Japanese armor-piercing bombs. Now, an interesting fact on the bombs was that they were not actually purpose-built bombs. They were repurposed 16.1-inch shells from the Japanese battleship Nagato. What happened is that they updated the shells for the Nagato, and they had a lot of the old shells lying around, so they decided to turn them into armor-piercing bombs. They just put a aerodynamic shell around it with some stabilizing fins, and that's the weapon they used to bomb the ships at Pearl Harbor. Now, the Arizona was struck 4 times. Three of which caused relatively superficial damage, including a fire in the captain's pantry of all places. But it was the 4th hit that basically did her in. The 4th hit struck in the vicinity of turret 2, which would be in this area here, and it struck it hit the powder magazine, which is a bad place for fire on any warship, and that is what caused the explosion that basically forced out this whole area here. It basically forced out this whole area here, and that's what made the superstructure sink in on itself. The superstructure sank between 25 to 30 feet. So, yeah. Anyways, sorry, it's kind of late for me. Let's do that tower. It says these pieces here. Let me double check the placement of that center piece. Okay. All right, I got it. Start with this one. And like the rest of it, we'll get them close. Nuts. Just get them close. Then use the pieces to finish it up. Alright, so it's this piece here, and that goes like this. Alright, let's get this secured. Then we can worry about straightness up there later on. Once we do that. Okay, twist. Hold that straight. Twist 90 degrees. Okay, hold it straight-ish. All right. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. All right, we gotta bend these up 90 degrees like so. All right, looking good so far. All right, let's get this bottom piece in. That would be this piece here. And we need to round that. And give me one moment. There you are. This is one of the more interesting pieces I have to round things. Oh, darn it. I could have sworn this was the right size. Yeah, that's a cartridge from an old big pen. Could have sworn that was the right size. Oh well. Let's see. Nope. Where's the little one? Here it is. Alright, now we just does this say which way to do it? I should have looked first. Nope. But we are given clues because of the placement of the tabs. I really should have checked this first. My mistake, guys. Alright. And of course, it's the wrong way. Joy. Well, just means we gotta straighten this out, which is relatively simple. Just take your pliers and just straighten it out there like that. Now we just gotta Ground it again and hope it doesn't break. All right. Now bending these is kind of interesting because you have to go from this side because there's a lot less metal there. And if you don't do it like this, that piece can bend. Almost. All right, now for this side. Okay, we got that pretty close. Now we just gotta true that up. No. Arm cramp. There we go. All right. Where are you? There you are. Nope. That's the prior. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Ah, there you are. Like I've said before, when I'm doing this, I look through the camera, and because of that, I don't need glasses. So if I have to find something on my desk, and chances are it'll take me a while. There we go. All right, secure this side first. And secure that side second. Now to get this to straighten out, we're going to twist it the opposite direction that we did the other one. Like so. And there we are. And this is starting to run a little long. Looks like we're not going to get to the deck today, which is rather unfortunate, but that there's always tomorrow. Straighten that out a bit. Guess it's a bit too straight. So let's move this one in a little bit. All right, now that that's in. Alright, now let's put this in. Tad needs to get straightened out just a tad. There we go. Alright. Having trouble getting it to seat, just kind of take a close look and just tease it in. All right. That's the second tower done. And right, okay. And all right, so so this goes like this here. Come on, buddy. Oh, forgot to fold that flat. You know what? It is getting late, and I need to call it a night. So we'll finish this next time. If you have any suggestions on how to make my channel better, please leave a comment below. And if you have any suggestions for a model to build, just also please leave it in the comments. And goodbye.